Let's get started on it. Why don't you go ahead?
Yes, John. So today I work on Jerry sent me one issue let me share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
This one glad to see your circle. It should like you told to restrict to three only, right? And it should be so based on the profile picture.
Can you repeat that?
So prior to we will give to the which has the profile pic, right?
Priority, yeah.
Mm.
Hmm.
So I work on it. I created a pull request also, but I had call with Jerry. But what we are doing now, so how it's creating, I'm telling you the logic first. So when user do onboarding at that time, if they invited, they if you join your contact in your contact book, so in that case we are showing two different message. Glad to see you in circle, and other is Amit Raj is in circle. Would you like to say hi? Those
Hmm.
things.
I see.
So, so what you want here? Like you also want to restrict that message to three only.
Yeah, three max.
Okay. Sender name has joined circle. This one also should restrict to three only.
Yes.
Okay. So in that case, Jerry, then in that case we can restrict based on the here at the time of creation only.
Wait, sorry, we're gonna go and we're gonna do the filtering. Sorry, is that right?
No, no, no. We will not go to the filter then. Like John is saying that this should it will restrict for this message also. Has joined circle. Say hi.
Okay. So you're
So
you're gonna do you were gonna do the creation time.
creation time. Yes.
Okay, cool. Sounds awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
I have created a pull request for it, John, but I need to work again on that pull request.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. And also I'm working on writing test cases for these two things from my side.
All right. Anything else?
No, John.
Okay. Thank you.
See.
Uh, so, regarding this situation Todd's sharing here, development, I'm not sure what I am hearing. I don't know what freezes. Do you know what they're talking about? What freezes, Todd?
They're just saying the app freezes when they open it um, for the first time of the day. Like when they open it, it freezes, close it, reopen, and seems fine majority of the day. But sometimes will freeze upon a reopen.
Can we verify some of this? Maybe we can check session replay, Jerry.
Okay, yeah.
That sounds crazy to me. Like, have you ever experienced that, Todd? I don't know what freeze means. Like
Me, right?
every
Me
single
neither.
not working, or
Right. I asked him to. The last thing I asked him was to send me a screenshot or ask him what screen it's freezing on. I don't know what they mean by freeze, so hopefully I'll get some more information from him.
yeah, is it sometimes maybe the conversation window isn't scrollable, but the buttons
Right.
at the top work?
Yeah, it's very possible. We'll see. I'll get some more information. This so far it's been presented as the first open of the day. It's frozen. I don't know what that means yet. I'll find out.
Okay.
And Ralph has been saying it's been happening in previous builds, which is a surprise. Um, but he's saying that, and that's still happening today. So I'll get more information about that as well.
Uh, when I open the app for the first time each day, screen freezes. I cannot open anything. I have to close it and reopen it.
Like, is he stuck on the splash screen or?
Right. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, what type of device is he on for one thing? Is it like running Android 10?
Yeah, I'll find out.
Jerry can find out.
Okay.
I'm pulling Bo for example. Bo is on Android 16.
16, okay.
Okay, and Ralph is on. I think he's on a newer phone. Ralph is on
He's on S24 Ultra.
Android 16.
Okay. We don't have Ismail for a couple days, but I wanted to let him know, like the app is restarting for me again more often. I see the splash screen. I wasn't seeing it as aggressively, but now I am. Maybe I don't know how much you could look into this, but we have some users reporting on Android. They're opening the app at the first time of the day, so it's been closed for a while, and screens are frozen. I don't know exactly what screens or what they mean by that, but I also am noticing the app's restarting.
Is this a session replay? This is something from Bo.
Okay.
This would be his first open of the day.
Okay.
He's on the message lobby. Everything looks like it opens in. I'm trying to figure out if a tap is registered, if he's trying to open the investor chat. I see a little dot. I don't know if that's registered as a tap or not.
It's a circle, right? Like a ring.
Yeah.
That's a tap. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he immediately went to the investor chat to report this. I think this is that
Mhm.
that session.
Okay.
It's like, is something loading in the background? Because here's the very next session from him. I don't see any logs, but I don't see any logs of concern. But I posted the information.
Will you take a look at that? I mean,
Yeah, I'm looking into that.
What's interesting is Ralph's saying this has been happening in previous versions, although this is the first I'm hearing of it. I would think if it was more widespread, there would be quite a few more people reporting it to us, especially if it's been in previous versions. But who knows?
not necessarily.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's nothing in the logs that I can see that causes a freeze. So, and like at least we need to know like which screen it freezes. Like, is it chat? Is it the lobby? Is it the home screen? Is it the splash screen?
Right.
Because
I
each
think
screen.
I think it was the message lobby, right, Jerry?
Yeah, it was the message lobby where he was on.
And when he says freeze, like, does he see the data that like he see the chat, everything, but nothing is interactive, or it's just
I
skeletons?
It looks like nothing was interactive. That
Yeah, I have a feeling it was interactive above the conversation, but he didn't try it because I've seen it that before. It's just been a long time where the topics, like the back button and stuff like that, like are available. Well, he was on the lobby, but I've seen it before where like you could scroll groups at the top. You just couldn't use the scroll view of the message lobby. I don't know if that's the case or not. Maybe the whole screen was not responsive. But did you see any taps up above the messages, Jerry?
I mean, all I see is he tried to tap the investor group, and then the session ends. We actually don't have any breadcrumbs, which is interesting.
That's another thing I wanted to look at. Like those breadcrumbs seem like they're not reporting normally. I don't see like you had it where it track the digits that were being typed in for like auth codes. I'm not seeing those now.
This is like this should be like a Sentry issue. They're having something wrong on their dashboard.
You,
Because yeah, like the breadcrumbs is just like a console log,
yeah.
and yeah, so Sentry had like copy those country logs to a breadcrumbs, and it's not anymore. And like you can see, there is none because like there is a breadcrumbs that us we do like logs,
Yeah.
and breadcrumbs that are automatically done by Sentry, like user in this screen, user in, or like scrolling something like that. Like there's none. So
Hmm.
this is from Sentry, I guess.
Unless you don't think we changed the configuration somewhere.
No, no, we did not.
Okay.
And I can go to all. Let me go to old builds where we've seen breadcrumbs, but I think it's not gonna be there too. Let me just.
Yeah, I saw some older builds like build 96 and I didn't see the breadcrumbs. That's
Yes,
yeah.
yeah, it's like something out from Sentry dashboard.
Okay. Should we maybe report a ticket to them?
Yeah, we can, but I think yeah, we can. Let me look up the GitHub issues. Maybe someone already reported it. They're working on it because it's so obvious that it's broken.
Hmm. Do we have any logs that show how much memory the phone has at that point?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Is there, yeah, is it high?
Let me see if it's for. Oh, this session replays. There's no memory log. Let me see if it's which build. To confirm. It's okay. Yeah, I don't see it for this user. I don't know why. Like, I'm having a log that logs his memory in the session replay, but I don't see it. Let me check in general. Um, Well, Sentry does not log the RAM usage for replays, like to check it. But let me see. Yeah,
What do you mean for replays?
like
You mean
in
during replays or
any replay, like they don't have, like you see in the tags. There's a
yeah,
tags tab with the list,
yep.
the data about the device. It seems there's no memory.
Okay. Did you expect it? Like, have you seen it before there
No,
before?
it's not. But that's the reason why I do a console log where I like each, I don't know, like each period
Every
of time.
second, yeah, it grabs it.
Yeah, but it's not there too. So I don't know what's going on with Sentry now.
Yeah, yeah. We may need to take a little bit of a dive into this today. Maybe we can let Amit go here. Do we need Amit? Any questions for Amit? We can let you know if we're gonna have you investigating this, Amit. Um,
Okay.
so we'll ping you if we need you.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Abhi.
Okay, thanks, Amit. Have a good night. Um, yeah, session replays getting on my nerves lately. Like the scroll is so jumpy again, and I'm just tempted to turn it off on iOS because it really degrades the experience. Or we use their experimental thing, which smoothed it out, and yeah, we couldn't see it, but at least we would still get the logs, right? So perhaps it would still be valuable to us to keep session replay on iOS using their experimental feature that was smoothing out the scroll, but sacrifice the what we can see. Would we still get valuable information? I mean, assuming we can get the logs to now log properly. Was
Y-
yeah, was that still possible?
yeah, we can still do that, but just it's just gonna be black session replay with logs.
The logs are still valuable, right?
Yeah, they should be there. I don't know why they're not there right now, but they should be there.
Yeah, and I noticed um GraphQL errors. I don't know if there's just nothing to really worry about, but it would say like GraphQL error 1, GraphQL error 2, or something like that. It's like I
Yeah,
could show.
that's part of the logs. When we have GraphQL error, we log it too, so we know.
Yeah, it was consistent like every single time. So I don't know that it is
Hmm.
like actual problem for the user, just maybe an artifact or something, but it's like pretty much every session replay, I think I would see it in the same place in onboarding.
Okay, if it's like in red, then it's a problem. If it's just like a yellow or just like a plain text, then
Mm.
it's not like causing any problem or like an issue that we should be looking into. But the user should not be experiencing any issue if it's in yellow or just black text.
Okay, let me double check. I had to restart my computer for stand up, and now I lost the window. I think this is it. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Okay. They're all. Do I have to log in again? No, I think I still have it. um, isn't that kind of weird that we're not getting the logs and they're having these problems at the same time?
Yeah, it's weird.
I have a feeling it's something we might have changed.
um, well, the logs are yeah, it's missing here as well.
Now we could go back to old session replays. I think go back 30 days, even maybe 90 days.
Mm-hmm.
in that case, would we see logs there?
Well, I see logs for Todd. Like God is like his recent session replays, which is like I think 10 minutes ago or something like that. I see logs in his session replays,
Okay.
like normal logs. But this user that we're trying to investigate, there's no logs right now. Also, I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Let me go all session replays for this user. This one from November 19. So let me see. Yeah, there's no more logs. Just recently.
Hmm. Jerry, I'm going to send you the session replay for one I was looking at yesterday. Just take a look at the logs here. The logs seem like I don't know. Is this normal? Like we're getting all this information over and over and over again.
Which one? Let's see.
Seems excessive. Get current user
Oh,
and
the Jotai atom.
yeah, and it's just like over and over and over.
Maybe it may knows how fast or how we're logging it.
I mean,
It may-
yeah.
I see like 10 in 1 second.
I know a lot of
20
this was being logged. I know a lot of this was being logged for like the black screen thing,
Mhm.
especially when we like convert it to putting the user in Jotai atom. But
Okay.
let's
So
see.
if you look at the 25-second mark, it's like 20 items, 20 items, 20 items, all like multiple times within 1 second.
Well, 20 items. It's actually just one item. It's just logging the value of the atom.
Okay. But all these multiple times per second, that can't be good.
Yeah. So use get current user.
Uh-huh.
That is a hook that we're using in the app. The only thing I mean is maybe current user has to be. Should it be memoized in some way?
Well, I think so. When it's been worked on this, he's doing some checks before reading, and he explicitly do a console error. So yeah, I'm looking into it, see what's going on there. Um,
Let me ask you just on the surface here. Are indications pointing to we misconfigured this and it's causing problems?
right now I cannot see because I still don't know yet, so it could be.
Okay, yeah, let's dive in. I have noticed performance issues, like they're minor. I'm on a really good iPhone too, so it's like it's hard to tell, but I can tell the app is a little bit more sluggish in places like just little things don't perform as quickly. Like I would expect everything was we had it at a point where everything was instant, and then it's kind of got to a point where sometimes there's a delay here, a delay there. I mentioned it does restart back to the splash screen more often than it was. Like I feel like that had been eliminated. I can't even remember the last time I was unexpectedly restarted back to the splash screen. but I've had it twice in the last couple days now. So it like maybe there's a memory problem. Like that's why the Androids are freezing. I want to multitask since we only got a couple people here. How can Jerry help while you're looking at what you're looking at? I mean,
To identify if it's a memory
yeah,
issue.
yeah. What can you look at? Like,
What we have is just Sentry, but like Sentry would not tell us if it's memory issue. Like from the replays, for example, we cannot see that from Sentry, like if it's a memory issue or
I
not.
thought we were logging the memory usage at one point.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Is it just in a chat thread are we doing that?
No, like throughout the whole app, it's just like it's missing for that user. That specific. Maybe that's why it's frozen
is it missing for that specific user or every user in
for that
the?
specific user. Like those session replays where it says like his
Yeah,
recent session replays.
but have you confirmed that
Yes, yes.
it's also missing or it's there for other users? I know you said Todd, but what about other users?
Other users, I don't know, but like I can go and see.
Because I have not seen it. I looked at a lot of session replays yesterday, and I did not see that
Yeah,
anywhere.
I don't. Oh wait, okay. I'm seeing them, but they're all being logged. Let's see. Yeah, I see it on my session replay.
Also, I just found it for the same user like a week ago. Same user, I can see the logs that logs the memory.
Well, for this session replay, John, that you sent me, I actually see the logs, but they're only in the first 20 seconds of the replay. After that, so yeah,
Mhm.
after it's like once they're in a chat thread, then nothing is getting logged.
Is it performance
Oh,
stats?
never mind. I see it now. I had to filter it.
Okay.
Yes, it
There's
is
just so much
performance
logs.
stats. Yeah.
Okay. I
But
do see it at the beginning of this one.
yeah, their memory goes no higher than 600 megabytes here.
I mean, that could be kind of a lot, right? Because like they have other
Um,
apps open.
it depends. If it's a low device, yeah. If it's just a 2 gigs of RAM device, 4 gigs of RAM, yeah, it's a lot. And
But it
but
also matters if they have other apps open too, right?
if it has other apps, are those apps are it was like recently active on them
Yeah.
or not? That also a factor. Because like if he has apps on the background that are like on the background like for like, I don't know 20 minutes or something, like the memory is like freed for
Yeah.
those apps to be used for the current focused app. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of factors goes in. But I would say like 600 megabytes for this user is not a lot. I would say it's a medium. It's not a lot, but it's like a medium.
Okay. Okay. Keep digging in. So Jerry, look at whatever you can look at too, but also you do agree, right, that these logs that are back to back to back in 1 second, that's got to be a problem, right?
It could interfere with the log upload for Sentry. That I mean, we could be dumping a lot of logs into Sentry, and that could maybe
That's
that
true.
going over the network could be a problem.
That's true. Um, I wanted to bring that because like we need to clear some logs are there. They were useful when we were working on some issues or extensively logging, but now we don't need it that much. So maybe cleaning up those logs would help too. And also like and or like how Sentry send logs, it's not like a batches, so it does not send one after the other one. It like
Hmm.
it does that in batches, so
Mm-hmm.
it should be fine. But like, yeah, we should be reducing the amount of logs we do.
Okay.
Right, doing the log. So what's happening is if we put that log in that hook, anytime anything that uses that hook, if it re-renders, then
Mhm.
that causes the log. Correct? I mean,
Yep.
yeah.
If what re-renders?
Anything that uses that hook that references the user. So any action that causes a re-render in the app on a component that uses that hook
Okay.
in
Okay.
some dependent way,
Hmm.
it will
So
cause
that's
that log.
so that's like a direct clue, like a marker of an issue, right?
But what issue are we talking about? Like the freezing?
A re-render. I mean, re-render is never good, right?
No, no. It's like sometimes we need a re-render to refresh the data and show it. So,
Yeah. I guess a re-render like multiple times in 1 second is not,
yeah, yeah, that's not good.
is that what I see? Is that what's happening?
Are we talking about the freezing or that log where it says the atom user info?
Is that
Like I
Adam?
think okay, yeah, the atom that I should let me look into that more to see what's causing that error.
Okay.
Because right now I don't know what's causing. Yeah, it's being logged a lot, so I don't know what's the direct reason for it.
Okay.
Let me find it and see what's going on.
Let's What is the first session of the day for Ralph Ferguson? He literally opens the app every other hour.
Well, and he also wasn't saying it happened today. He said it does. It sometimes happens.
Right. Trying to find his which one would be first of the day? there any other users that had this problem? Where it was frozen?
I'm not sure.
I've not heard of it, and I've not experienced it.
Let's see.
Okay, so that error, that red error about the current user info, that's fixed. Like, yeah, we
Mhm.
see it every time, but like it's fixed. It's only in like old releases. It does not exist on, for example, the release where the freezes happen for this user.
Okay.
So it's fixed. I also went to the code. That shouldn't be an error based on the code, the current code. So it's fixed. So we don't have to worry about it.
Well, why are we seeing it?
You see in it, it's only on the old builds, like the 96 build.
Hmm.
So if you look into a session replay, and that's in session replay, it's like a 96, 95, 94. Yeah, you're gonna see it.
Okay.
But any build above like the three, the 2.3,
Hmm.
it's not there.
Okay. Okay. So what about the one where it's doing that log multiple times?
Yeah, this is the one that I'm talking about.
Oh, you don't think that's there in newer builds?
No, it's not. Like I checked Sentry dashboard, like it tells you where this error exists, like all the releases, and it's only in older releases, like specifically three, like dot 96, dot 92, and dot 91. So those all are like old builds.
Okay. Okay. Um, hmm. Okay, so how come we're not logging the memory?
Um, I'm doing the log, but it's missing for this. It's not there for every replay. It's only in that replays where the user is complaining about freezes.
Interesting.
And, and it's not only the memory, like everything, breadcrumbs are not there, any log is not there. So
Hmm.
sure what's going on. Is
So
it
hmm, that's not a coincidence then that it's the ones we're
mm,
trying to look at.
yeah, maybe the way how we read in the memory goes
Hmm.
in the freezes, maybe. I don't know.
Can we investigate that?
Yeah, let me see how I can find that, but yeah, let me see. I don't know how. My mind right now. Let me see.
Mhm. I'm going to share this in development. This is a error. You said that if it's in red, it's not. It's bad, right? So
Mm-hmm. I
I've been
see.
seeing this one a lot. And this is in build 08. It's the newest build.
No, that's not in red. Like I was like the whole block, like it has a background color of red. Like
Okay. So
yeah,
just the text being red, that's not.
yeah, no, not this one. Like yeah, this one it's not.
So these aren't a problem though?
No, this is just a log we doing, and this is I know what this is kind of. This is like this user just went from the onboarding. It was like this error. It's I can see it's an onboarding in the birthday. We're trying to read his user key, but the user key it's not there yet because he still didn't log in. So yeah, this is normal.
Okay.
I mean, one event that I see that ticked up lately is that one that says missing activity. It says the activity is no longer available.
I think that was there. Like yeah, I know it.
It was happening less frequently, and then it over time it shot up. Like it looks like in November is when it yeah.
Yeah, maybe because of like we did some upgrade to library that was causing it. Because I know it's caused by some library.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how like how we get in the memory might causes the freeze to the app, but like I can easily remove that and verify. But we need to we need the user to for us to test to see
I
because
don't
like
think that getting the memory is causing freeze. I think that the freeze is causing us to not get the logs.
yeah. But
So
what's causing the freeze?
exactly right. That's the question. What
I
is
was
causing?
yeah, I was thinking like the method or the function we using to read the memory to log it,
Mhm.
it's causing the freeze. But I don't see how. I don't really. I don't see how.
Yeah,
Not.
let's get a different hypothesis. Maybe it's because the phone has too much memory because our app plus other apps.
Yeah, but like he was saying like it happens like every time, not every time, but every once a day. The freeze happens for this user.
When it's been backgrounded for a long time, right? Doesn't it? And I've had this problem in the past. So like memories building up somehow.
Mm-hmm.
How do we? I feel like we could check this really easy on any phone, any Android right now. Let's start logging. Try and increase the memory.
I mean, yeah, let's do it. I don't have an Android with me right now, but like you Todd have it, like just put the app in the background and
Yeah. Okay.
see.
So how we log it with Todd's phone? Like what? So put that. Do you want to have him start a session or not start a session yet?
Um, yeah, it just opens the app, play with the app, like go through a map, everything that's loads up memory, put the app in the background and use the app, and we should be see his session replay.
Okay. Todd, you there?
Yep.
Okay. So um, let's get a baseline. Go ahead and open the app, and then maybe Jerry, if you could look at his session replay, get a memory reading.
Yeah. When the replay comes up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's open now.
Okay. And then go ahead and navigate through the app with different things.
Okay.
Maybe look at some photos. Maybe react to something.
All right.
I see the memory getting logged.
Okay. And what did it start at?
Let me just filter everything. 624 megabyte.
624. So it started at 624. That's a little high, right? I'd like you to go back to a session replay from Todd from 30 days ago.
Okay.
And see if that matches up.
You guys need anything right now build related?
What do you mean?
Push in any builds into review, anything like that?
No.
No. Okay.
So from 7 days ago, his first log was 700 megabytes. So I'm still creeping back.
Yeah, I want to go back further.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of sessions I have to go through.
Yeah.
So I'm picking stamps as I go.
Okay.
Maybe I can do it like this. That works. Um, let's see. Let's see, when he gets in the chat thread, 600 MB, well, 598. It's like fluctuating 572, 520, 590, 600, and 7, then 6, then 6. Like
That's from a while ago.
4 weeks ago. That would
Okay.
be November 9th, a month ago. A month plus an hour.
So
ago.
sounds about the same there.
Yeah, bill number. Build 95.
And what's it looking like now?
It's similar. Let me go to another session other than the one that he's on right now. Actually, this one from 35 minutes ago is lower. It never goes above 650 here.
Okay.
And then this other one. Now here's one he goes on the map. And when he goes on the map, it goes to when he goes on the map, it jumps up a lot. It's like 1100 on the map. When he closes the map, browsing a photo gallery, it's like slowly it's decreasing over time.
Okay. Well, what else do we think? I mean,
Well, yeah, it seems like from this, like it's not memory because it's been the same for the past 30 days. I don't know, like an easier way, just like if we can just ask this user what exactly was frozen for him.
we have questions to them. Todd, are you messaging them on the side just to get more specifics?
Yeah, we'll do.
Okay. I want really clear details. And let them know, like, if they're gonna help, which I appreciate, then they need to help. Otherwise, they're creating noise. Like, so
Yeah.
in a polite way, make sure if they're gonna help, they're gonna really like
Right.
collaborate with every fine detail of what's happening.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Yeah, just being vague of like it freezes like doesn't mean anything.
Agreed.
It's to know specifically all the things before, after. Okay, so have you backgrounded the app, Todd?
Not yet.
Okay.
Go ahead and do it.
Well, go ahead and finish what you're doing and then background it.
Okay.
And then
It's backgrounded.
okay. I mean, is it possible that the memory is increasing right now with it backgrounded still? Is that a potential problem?
Like you're saying, if it's app backgrounded, it keeps increasing in memory.
Is that possible?
I- um, it should not be possible because even if we're doing something that causes the memory to increase, the system would not allow it because the app in the background, you cannot do anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's not live. It's like it's in this suspended state. So it should not be happening. But if it's happening, then yeah, we're doing something wrong.
Okay.
No reason.
Did you get a last memory reading there, Jerry?
I'm refreshing his replay right now, so I have everything.
Okay.
The last thing I have, yeah, his memory. Let's see. It looks like when he went to the so he went to the map, his memory shot up, and then the photo gallery made his memory shoot up again, like the photos tab on his profile.
Yeah.
Um, let's see.
To what level?
It was over 1 GB, and then when he backed out of that profile, and he went to someone else's profile. It went to 900 megabytes. Then he went to a chat, and then it's at 1040. But now prior to him ever opening the map, I wonder if there's just still some memory leakage going on with the map in this scenario here. I don't know how many people are actually using the map here, if this was a good test because of the map, but I wonder if the map isn't getting fully offloaded.
What do you think, Amin?
Yeah, the map it's like a heavy component, has a lot of things going on. And I think we still use an old version for this old architecture. So yeah, I would say yeah, will cause the memory spikes.
Yeah, the spikes aren't the concern. It's more of a leak keeps running.
Um yeah, well yeah, I can see the logs. It's like it's it's spiked and still there. It doesn't decrease. And again, the map is a heavy component, and we're still using old version for this old architecture.
Okay.
And yeah, it could be. But is it the one that causes the freeze? I don't
Yeah,
think so.
yeah. I don't think a lot of our users are really using the map.
It
In
depends.
particular, the ones that are reporting it.
Um, no, they do. I see them session replays.
Okay.
Um, what was the last reading of the memory for Todd?
1040.
Okay. So if he's to open it now, it should still be right around there, or maybe less, right?
I don't know. We'll find out if we want. Let's see.
Yeah.
All right. Shall I open?
Yeah.
All right. App is now open.
And where are you in the app?
Message lobby.
Okay. All right. Take a look at that one, Jerry.
Yeah, I'm waiting on it to come in.
Okay.
Memory usage 900 MB.
Okay.
So it's the same when he left the app. So nothing.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's this. It is. There is something about leaving it in the background overnight. I don't know what it is. Like, let's ask one of the AIs because I don't know enough about it. But there's something we've had this conversation before, and I haven't seen the problem for a long time. But like I said, I've been seeing the app restart on me more often, and obviously we're getting these reports. Can you guys help me out?
Yeah, like the last time we were having the app restarts on you, it was like because there's that code that was there, but we fixed it, we removed it. Did we add anything new there? That code is not. We didn't bring that code up again, so it's not codes. But like he's saying, like you leave the app in the background for the night, and when you open it and
Yeah,
restart.
in the past, I haven't had that problem for a while. I'm also on a good iPhone. I think some of the Android users are experiencing that
Mm.
though. Because like Androids don't handle the
Yeah.
apps as well, backgrounding like the allocating the resources. Um,
Well, if it's over the night, I will expect the app to be restarted.
well, they're just getting freezing somewhere. I don't know what's frozen exactly, like if it's the whole app or just the window, but they're reporting it being frozen, not restarting.
Okay. Yeah. Well, for the user, it will be like it will just see the splash screen and we'll be thinking it's frozen because it's there, just the splash screen, you know?
Yeah, but we saw the session replay. Jerry watched it this morning, and the session replay showed that he was at the message lobby tapping, and nothing was happening.
Can I see that session replay?
Yeah, he shared it in development. I think it's the first one that he
Yeah,
shared.
first one.
Yeah, so
Give me a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay. Is and from that, which build is he on? I mean, is that 96 or 08?
oh wait.
Okay, so he's on the newest build.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I saw that replay when Jerry shared it. So there's nothing there, like logs, breadcrumbs, or anything. So, and it's small. It's like I don't know, 2 seconds or something like that. So sure blue.
Okay. Um, but it wasn't the splash screen that was frozen.
Yeah.
Um, what do you think?
Yeah, that's Trying to see other session days at around the same time. Hmm. Well, yeah, I have no idea. I can see that. Like, also the breadcrumbs does not show the user tabs. Like, when there is a user tab, so like you can say not just the lobby, but like the whole app is frozen. Like his whole screen,
Yeah.
nothing's interactive.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I have no idea what's causing it.
Okay. Hmm. That's not good. All right. Well, let's move on then. I'll try and get more reports. See what we can find. I wanted to work on well, let me get your update. I mean, and then we'll go from there. What do you have going
Yeah, worked on the fix for the badge count, like the app icon badge count.
on? Okay.
Now, yeah, now it should be like reporting correctly, the same as in the one in the chat, the tab icon chat. And I fixed it and I tested it. The more I go inside conversation, I check the app icon, it decreased by one. So, and if there is none on the app icon, the tab icon, messages tab icon, there's none also on the app icon. So it's all good now.
Okay. It's 1 to 1 in terms of conversations with unread messages. It's not the number of messages, or is it just like if it's one conversation with 10 messages, is
It's
it
gonna go on.
it's going to be one? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. Um, and you tested it if it's working
Yeah.
for you? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
And also, I did that little change you asked me for the model.
Yes, the wording of it.
Yeah, the
Okay.
wording. Also, the other issues about like the blue heart, it still appears in the bubble.
Yep. You fix that.
Yeah, I fixed that. It was like a use case. It was only that emoji that appears in the bubble. Other
Okay.
emojis works just fine. It's only that emoji. And I fixed
Interesting. Okay. Nice.
it. What else? Yeah, I reviewed Ismail's PR. He got like two PRs. One related to the new architecture where he fixed so like if you are inside a chat and you press on a profile avatar to navigate to a user profile, the app crashes. He spotted that crash. He did a fix. Looked up his PR. Yeah, there's ways of how to not to have a lot of change. Like it's a small fix to have it there, but like in his PR was like multiple changes that not necessary. We need to do that.
Hmm.
But so yeah, did the changes. I did let him know. So when he got a chance, we'll have that merged
Okay.
once. Yep, that's all. Also, like I got a message from Jerry that we're gonna change the wording inside. community user is about to join a group.
Yeah, I
Like
want
when,
to have a little more flexibility on what we can put inside that modal.
yeah,
Yeah. So how do we do that? Jerry said he was working on the back end already. Um, what do we have to do on the front end?
yeah, I just like we're gonna add a new property to so it's gonna be coming the same time where we have like the group name and everything. So we can have the word in there dynamic.
Okay.
So yeah, once Jerry do the backend changes, I'll do the front end changes, and it's like
It's
it's
done. I sent it to you.
hmm?
It's done. I
It's
sent it to you.
done.
Yeah, then I'll do the front end changes to have the word in there changed dynamically from backend.
Sweet. Um, okay. There's one I want to change now. Um, just a really easy one. So I'll send you a screenshot.
I mean, it's already ready in the back end, so I already set it up, done.
Oh, do I send it to you, Jerry? Or
No,
yeah, because the back end
nope,
changes
it's
it.
already done. Yeah, it's all in the back end. So I mean, you just have to plug it in.
Okay. So do you have any questions on that? I mean,
Uh, no, just like the field name, Jerry, is it like is it mentioned right? Confirmation message. So yeah,
Yep. Yep.
no, it's all good. I'll do that.
okay. I'm sending you. How will I know what it looks like? Not until I get a build.
Yes.
Does that go for like every time? Or no, once this is implemented, we can change it in real time anytime we want,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Once it's implemented, we don't need new builds to see new changes.
Okay. I see. Okay. So Jerry, I'm sending this to you. Can you add this line for me, just for the Girl Squad chat? And it looks like it's all center justified, but I do want it on its own line. Can you
Yeah.
make sure it's on its own line?
Yeah, I did that already.
Oh, you did it just like that, like what I sent you?
Well, I can't format it, so it's going to be using the it's going to probably use the subtext of the modal, which is going to be like the smaller text that I believe it is already center justified.
Oh, I see. So it's got a darker bold already, and then like there'll be a lighter subtext.
Right, it would be that subtext.
That's how you think it'll appear.
I think so. I mean, would that be correct? Let me send it to you.
Yeah. So the one that girls only, please, it's not gonna be in like bold dark. It's gonna be light.
Lighter. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. That works. Okay, that's good to know. Then I could do that on other modals too. Okay. Um, so maybe we even have a little description of the chat they're joining.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Okay, these little things help a lot. Okay. And did we already change the ordering, Jerry?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Cool. Um, okay, so you didn't say you don't have any questions on this one. I mean,
Oh, it's okay.
okay, cool. Let's see what else we got. Any new word on WhatsApp or anything here?
What do
I
you?
mean, did you investigate any further with like Android? I mean, did you work? Did you test anything more with Android and WhatsApp?
Like, no, I did not. I was like, I didn't know about that. Like, what do you mean exactly? Test.
You were testing that link from that other app bump, and you were gonna see.
Yeah, I did yesterday when we were on the call. I did it like
Yeah.
It just opens the Play Store for me and install the app, and that's it.
Right. Okay. Okay. So then what's your plan for today?
Except this new change, the confirmation message we're doing for the join group alerts. Yeah, we need new tasks.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. All right. Let me think about where we want to go next on this. Well, there's nothing new reported as far as the new architecture. Like you don't have any defects to look at right now.
Yeah, I don't.
Hmm. What do you think as far as going into production?
Still, it's not really. Yeah, I just like. I know, like there's like small crashes here and there. I see small because like the fix for it, it's not a lot of work.
Yeah.
It just like we're not discovering the scratches. Like
Hmm,
Ismail just discovered one yesterday inside chat.
I see. So you don't know which ones to address yet, but you have a
Y-
feeling they're there.
Yeah, yeah, I know, like did because a lot of things changed. So yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Um, but we don't have a build with the new architecture right now, do we?
I did one like 3 days ago, something like that, where we have fixes, did fixes.
But
The
we need
last
one with those latest PRs you just approved.
um by Ismail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, we can. Let me see. Let me see what's the status there. Yeah, Ismail worked on the like chat, like videos, images related.
Now that
Um,
would have been for the new architecture or the old architecture.
New architecture.
Okay. I think that was also going to be applied to the old version. No.
I don't see from his changes that it's the case.
Okay. So it's exclusively going to be in our new architecture. Okay. And what was he saying too about like using Expo? Did we ended up going with Expo for instead of fast image?
No, we did not like we did not agree on that.
Yeah, I don't remember. So we're staying with fast image for now.
Yeah,
Okay. And all of that looked good to you?
I mean, yeah, it's the fast image. Like we're not using the fast image that we're using in the current architecture. We're using another fast image that it's maintained by the community and it's works with the new architecture.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Well, I'd like to get our new architecture in play this week. Um, hmm. But you don't
Well,
think it's ready?
yeah, for that we just like we need to stop using any old builds like Utah, like anyone, like just as we normally use the app. We
Mhm.
don't use old builds, but we use the with the new architecture. So because like it's gonna be used more and more, and we're gonna be discovering more crashes.
Right. 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 Okay.
Yeah, yeah, not just by testing it, but like to actually use it.
Yeah. Okay. Um, I guess we should do that starting today.
Yeah.
Okay. Then maybe we get a build with Ismail's PRs. And like the changes you did that we just talked about, like the blue heart, the changing the wording in the modal, all that stuff will also get applied to the new architecture, right?
No, those are like the old architecture. But
Okay.
I can't. But yeah, once we're like they're merged, we can have them in the new architecture as well. Yeah.
We might as well merge it, right? These are minor changes.
Yeah. True.
Okay, so let's do that. Let's get everything up to date. And why don't you go ahead and do iOS and Android builds with the new architecture, and we'll plan on testing that thoroughly with everybody.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. For the next 24 hours. I'm thinking if it should be pointing to production.
Yeah, I can point it to production, so can be using it.
Okay. That way, yeah, we can use it more in the real world too. Okay. Okay, great. Let's do that. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'll look forward to that one and then see how that goes. Okay, so Jerry, what are you gonna be doing today?
There's some checks that I want to do. I want to implement some more health checks and look because I know we had an incident last week where the chat was down for a couple minutes, and I want to see if there's any way that we can react to it faster rather than us just finding out. So I'm implementing some health checks that are going to be full end-to-end tests that are essentially calling an API endpoint every minute, like I'm going to basically load the lobby every minute. And if the chat lobby cannot load within an acceptable amount of time, I'll see if I can have it send me a Slack message that the chat lobby isn't loading. Now, the only thing I just got to keep aware of is it'll probably trigger anytime we do a deploy because that kind of just happens during deployments. But if not, and we're not doing a deploy, maybe we should look into it.
Right. Okay.
So, yeah.
What else?
Now, this is from yesterday. There was a critical vulnerability for Next.js. Actually, I did this. Was it Friday? I think I handled this Friday. I just didn't bring it up. There was a critical vulnerability, and it was like pretty major, and a bunch of websites actually wouldn't even let you deploy unless your deployment directly addressed the vulnerability. So I went ahead and updated all of our web applications to fix the vulnerability. Um, Also, another thing was our Stripe API key for one of I think the reward store. Something maybe it cycled or it was refreshed because the webhook was failing. Jeff Morrow pinged me on that. I got that resolved. Also, we did the
Can you tell me a
database.
little bit about
What's that?
that? What was failing?
The webhooks from Stripe for like the reward store for like purchases, people or the reward store to Circle store, um, people that would make payments for their like shipping or something or any reward that had a cost to it. So the Stripe webhook was failing because the API key was incorrect. I don't know if it cycled or something, but after I updated the API key, it started working again and processing the backlog.
How much backlog are we talking?
I think it was only like a couple weeks,
Okay.
but it processes the backlog and it does everything that if it needs to send out notifications, the webhook does that and it does it all automatically.
Okay.
I went ahead, I did that back end change needed to for a mean earlier for we're doing for like the girl squad chat, but I'll add that today. I'll add that message to be configurable in the admin. That way we can change it without having to resort to the database when we need to do it.
Alrighty.
Let's see. Yeah, there was also I resolved the issue with there was one issue that we had with sending a chat message that there was one case that we found that you could reproduce the message that got stuck in your in the bottom of your chat. And I don't think it was responsible for every issue, but it was responsible for some. And that was because you were typing, if some people may type a colon in their chat, like, oh, here's how you do this. And what was happening was the URL parser for the link previews saw that colon and for some reason thought that anything with a colon was a URL. So it's trying to extract the URLs and it wasn't able to because there were no URLs. So I fixed that regex that was parsing for the URLs. And then I realized, well, why did it even do this anyway? It should have just worked. So I had to try catch wrap the code, which I thought it was already wrapped, which it wasn't. So that would just make sure that it doesn't actually block a mutation response in the event that something goes wrong like that. And this was it was related. The cause was related to the link previews that we just added.
I got you.
What else we did? Oh yeah, I did some research into that. Those phone numbers. Remember, I said there were some UK phone numbers, and they were being.
Yes,
See,
yeah. I came across one of the session replays for one of the guys. I don't know if that helps, but I'm sure you can find it.
Yeah. I don't know if there's much I can do there other than the automated checks that I have. So what I'm going to be doing today is, once I find somebody that's doing this DM, what I call DM spam, is I'm going to automatically have the AI filter look at their activity, and I'll have that come to an assumption of whether or not they're being malicious.
Okay.
And I think,
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, if we pull them out individually to view as a team here, like we can start pinpointing how accurate, maybe do some tweaks, but like after a little while, we can trust the system to be a little more automated. But in the meantime, why don't we just independently verify what your filters are,
Mhm.
right? And then see if it
Mhm.
works.
Yeah, I have the AI. I'm gonna have the both. It's gonna do the user report, but it's going to also do the AI filter. So we're still gonna have the final decision in the end. But I'm just gonna have the AI start processing through it and determining, like, just basically giving a hunch, like whether we need to hurry up and ban this person or not.
Yeah. Okay.
Because yeah, just from the phone numbers, yeah, they're from it's called, like, there's a few. There's multiple carriers, and one of them is like 3Mobile, which is apparently like the biggest cell phone provider in the UK. So I don't know where they're getting these phone numbers from or how much they're paying for it. So I was like, I looked it up and it was just like, no, you're probably better off leaving letting the users with this carrier sign up, and then you just have to moderate them manually. So
Interesting.
yeah, one of the big things, something that we should do, let's see, is when a user, if you block a user, I'm just, okay, well, block and report are right next to each other. I think it's, what if something that I see in some apps is if you receive a DM from somebody who you don't follow or isn't in your contacts, iMessage does this too. At the bottom of the chat, let's see if I can find something like it. Oh, actually, this is something I can send you, John, because this is like my 2FA, but look at the bottom of the chat thread, and it says, if you did not expect this message, it may be spam. I was thinking maybe in the case of a DM, we kind of do an easy way to block or report users like that. What do you think?
Users that do what?
So if you receive a DM from somebody who you don't follow and they're not in your contacts or anything,
Mm-hmm.
there's like this warning that shows up in the message thread at the bottom. And I think we can just do it like after the first message if you haven't responded.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just a way, maybe it's like a shortcut to block a report.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, that's a good option. Let's see how our filtering does. Let's start with that. This isn't like some kind of major urgent problem or
No, it's
anything.
not. No, it's not. Fortunately, it isn't
Yeah.
right now. But
More urgent maybe is I wanted to ask you about the web view and if we went a route where we allow well, I guess it'd be almost exactly what we have right now, but um, instead of it being like on a timer necessarily, maybe it's more like you could message, like you get the keyboard, but as soon as you hit send, then it asks you to authenticate. I feel like that would be a better. So like right now, the rad chat is like going crazy because we suggested maybe resurrecting rad TV.
Mhm.
Um, and I want to just take everyone's temperature on it, see what people thought. Most everybody loves the idea. Um, I have no idea if we're going to do it or not. I'm going to talk to Rob about it. But let's say hypothetically this happens.
Mhm.
Well, it would be great if people could discover it through the internet. Obviously, what like an online search, it's a lot
Mhm.
easier. And it's like right now, it's like blowing up. Like it's just constant, like message, which
Yeah.
is kind of a good thing if you're trying to um, get someone's attention in a chat. You don't want it to be a dead zone. So we have potentially this very engaged community that could be discoverable online, which of course could be exponentially larger growth for us. So, but I don't want to be too restrictive. So anyway, you kind of get the picture. Like, what if we let them read it? I mean, and maybe they can lurk for weeks, months. I don't know. I haven't thought this through. But if
Mhm.
they want to send a message, they got to authenticate.
So it's like taking our web view that we currently have.
Yeah, we'd
Uh,
have to allow a keyboard, which I don't think we even have a message input field in the web view.
right. We have it just do that pop up.
Yeah. So does it exist? Does it actually appear the message input field is there? It just it pops up the
I think it's a button right now, but I feel like it can be an input without much work.
okay. So then yeah, I would want to have it go a little further where you can type out messages, but then if you want to send them, you need to authenticate. And then the next phase of that would be what challenges would we be facing if we wanted them to authenticate online versus not necessarily downloading the app? Because a lot of websites do this. Like currently, if I'm doing stuff on Google, it's like, do you want the Google app? Or if I'm doing stuff on Reddit, it's like, do you want the Reddit app? And I say no, and I could just stay in their web view. So we could do something similar,
Mm-hmm.
perhaps.
Maybe. I'm thinking.
Like, what would the authentication look like web based, I guess? And then how would it translate over to like now I download the app? How
I
do we
think
choose?
it's all one screen, like one screen. It wants your name, your birth. It's gonna want your name, your birthday, and your phone number.
Yeah.
Then you hit next, and it checks all the information, and then it sends the SMS. And I don't think we do onboarding. I think it just once they verify their number with the SMS code,
Yeah.
I think that's it. Message sends, and they're in the chat participating.
That'd be super easy. The little least amount of friction, the better. And that sounds about as minimal as we can get.
Uh-huh.
Um, I'd like to
have some additional functionality, like let people add a photo of themselves. Like clearly that would be better than not. Now we're starting to get more involved, but I don't know. What about that? What about like letting people get to their home screen, but a more limited home screen? Like maybe you just see your bio, your name, bio, followers, friends, some like basic stuff.
Maybe. I think the best step here is one step at a time.
Okay, yeah, good point.
Yeah, if we do baby steps, and I think we'll find our way.
Okay, all right. Investigate that for me, would you? With maybe um, Morrow and IOD if you need them, and
Yeah.
okay. Let's start with the baby step. Yeah, first step of let's see what it would take to allow a keyboard, and the send button initiates the whole authentication flow.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be like that would be a big step, but that would be a good first step.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't have much more on that. Do you have any questions?
No. I can start looking into that.
Sweet. Okay, I think that could be potentially very big in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Reducing that friction, especially if it's a really engaged community like it is. You know, that's kind of the key. And then perhaps this whole model could work for the sports community, for instance, and other engaged communities. Because we have this web view and it just didn't quite click, but it's such a great opportunity. I hope this is the missing component. So let's do our best with it, see what we can do.
Got it.
Cool. Okay. Anything else you want to add?
No, I think
Okay. Okay. All right. Then once you guys drop off, I'll stay here with Todd and Danny. We'll talk more about that whole thing. And we'll be around if you need us.
mm-hmm.
Okay. All
Thanks,
right.
guys.
Yep. Thanks, Amin. Thanks, Jerry.
All right, see you.
All right. See you guys.